right, roll call.
I'm good.
Call the meeting in order, you got everything written down?
We got a quorum, yep.
Love it,
Michaela's online if you guys didn't figure that out already.
perfect. Wanna approve the agenda for this month? Do we have a
I
motion?
second that.
You have a motion, we need a second.
Second.
Perfect. So this agenda, you're good, November's agenda is approved. Minutes from last month. Did everything look okay?
There's one correction in old business number 2. It reads, we had a few returning musicians. It should say and one new one, not a one new one.
What's the number?
Number 2,
Number
under
2.
summer concert recap. That was the only
Change
thing I
from
noticed.
A to 2, what was it again? And, thank you. Perfect.
That was
Now
the
your
only thing I
motion
noticed.
is as amended.
Move that we accept the minutes for October as amended.
I
second it.
Perfect.
Guess it's just
Passes. We currently don't
No,
have any
Michaela's on.
public here to make public comments, so moving on to old business, signal box wraps.
And so the update is simply that I met with the principal at Greenwood because we're trying to, so I picked Greenwood because they can walk to the thing.
Yes.
So we can do a ribbon cutting
Yeah.
thing. And so she's like, yeah, we'll do that. Cool.
Then
Monday,
crickets.
hey, I have an art commission meeting Wednesday. Do you have an update on when that might be? No. Okay, nothing, crickets. So, sorry, I don't have an update other
You're
than, I've tried so far with those 2 contacts and I'll follow up soon.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna start the work for phase 2, which would involve Fur Street, Depot Street, Second and Safeway. I'll get pictures
Safeway's
of,
not a street.
no, it's got the, I don't remember the street that goes past it.
You're talking about
Past where?
Cherry or
The car wash and Safeway, whatever street that is.
Yeah, the cross street there.
Well, Willow.
It is Willow, yep, thank you.
I was a bus driver, I can tell you what roads was.
Thank you. Okay. I will get pictures of those and we'll go from there.
Cool.
The tentative thought is that Second Street and Willow Street, because they're both opposite ends of town, those could both be given to EOU.
That's kind of a cute thought.
And then we just need to decide at Fur and Depot.
Okay.
A while back when we had the committee to kind of kick start this whole thing, it was, well, what about the Christian schools? What about the home schools? And it's like, oh no, we're in phase 1, not phase 2.
Yeah. Are there I think that a good idea would be just if I could talk tonight. A good idea would be to compile a list of the schools that have already been involved and the schools that have not been involved, and see if we go through the schools that have not been involved. If they want to be involved, awesome. If they don't, we cross them off the list for now.
Yeah.
And if we have leftover
We've
ones,
gotten all of the LeGrand elementary schools, middle school and high school, theirs are all done.
those are all done.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are down to just that. EOU and then 2 more slots.
Okay. Well, let's do the.
Or we could open them up to local artists.
That's another. This might be a good thing to pair with Corey, since he works with all of the youth for the big art show at the end of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and see
And
if
that's usually the Tri-County or Quad County area, the high school youth.
would it be too much for one of them, when we get to that phase where we're actually picking art, whatever year that is, for them to be the winners from that year? Like, is that too weird? I feel like that's a good representation of like
But
student art.
then every year when we pick a LeGrand artist, they would get to redo that signal box.
Not necessarily. I just mean like that year, like the
Yeah.
grand prize, instead of like getting stuff, the grand prize is you get to put like your art is then displayed here in Union County, like for the Union County winner. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that is a thought. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just
That's
trying to think
nice.
of like
Right now, I'm just sold on EOU at each end of town.
I get
and
that,
then-
yeah. Yeah, if all of the elementary and middle school and
Yeah.
the high schools have already been taken care of, then
Yeah, they were the first phase.
perfect. Then yeah, EOU, and then I think that maybe we ask Corey how he feels about, or even, yeah, specific artists, local artists, like that kind of thing. I think that's great. But yeah, like you said, that's kind of a.
Because
Once we get stuff
if we
approved.
start doing like the Christian academies and we do homeschool, we're gonna need 5 more boxes.
Yeah, well, and I feel like those kids also get to submit their stuff
Mm-hmm.
to that's what made me think of the art show that he does at the end of the year, because they get to submit their stuff for that.
The only downside I see is that we do it one year and then next year it doesn't happen,
Correct.
and somebody will be hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the name of the art world.
This is true.
But I mean, I think that after we do the initial tracking down process and the grant finding process, I think that then we establish who's going to do what boxes. But I think that we talked to Corey a little bit, see what
Yeah.
he thinks. But yeah, I love the idea of EOU being 2 of them, because 2 out of 8 is nice.
Well, and like I
they're-
said, that's one on each end of town.
Yeah, and
And
it's
it kind of starts that end of town off on a, okay, we're starting to pay attention to you.
mhm. No, I like it. I think that's cute. So you're starting.
Yes, tomorrow I will be in town to take pictures of them, and I
Awesome.
will send them out to everybody.
I think that's awesome, because yeah, this last round took 4 years to complete.
Give or take.
Yeah. So
It was kind of hit or miss, but then it was basically once I kind of lit a fire under me, it was like, I think it took about a year and a half, almost 2.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just doing the research of ODOT and how do
That's
we
fine.
do it.
Yeah.
And how do
Yeah.
we know all that.
so now that we know, I mean, even if it's 3 years, I think that that's nice, because then in another 3 years we can replace the ones that are faded. I mean, I think that this is a really cool
Yeah,
project
I
to
do
keep
too.
alive.
My only question is they're expensive, so to figure out.
We're gonna
funding
have to
sources,
build a budget.
Yeah.
Rebuild.
That's
our
why
budget.
on our swopes or whatever, SWATs or whatever, it's like finances, money.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Give
figure
us a
out how to-
budget.
Well, we're gonna have to discuss how we're gonna do that.
Because it was what, 7,500 for the ones that we got, and she held that price for a couple of years for us.
I'm looking it up. It'll definitely take a minute, but that's okay. Keep talking.
As far as building a budget, because we are a,
Like a nonprofit under the city.
well, that's because we're a commission specifically for giving information to the city council. We aren't allowed to do our own fundraising, are we?
Nope.
Okay.
Mm.
That's
We can write for grants,
fine.
You-
scholarships, endowments.
Yeah, but after that, it's gonna be just asking the
Yeah.
city if they want to allot any.
I've been
money.
trying for years and years to get the city to include us in the budget.
Okay. Well, now that we have something to show for it,
Quite a bit to show for it now.
I mean, that's now that like
Yeah, it's like, look what we accomplished, and you didn't give us a dime. So if you gave us money, just think what we could do.
well, and
It's not quite true. They funded that in the last year's budget. The rest of it, we had some left over from Roundhouse. but the city funded the rest.
Well, depending on what she quotes us, maybe they can fund the next phase too.
Yeah. Yeah, our commission could do things like advocate for sponsorships or, from businesses. But you can't have business names on them because the ODOT restrictions.
Yeah.
So
Well, and also the arts commission the art policy for the city, we can't. It would be considered advertising. We can't do it.
okay, so it's $1,650 for the wrap. It's $500 for the installation, and it's $125 for layout. So the total 16, 21, 22, 20, $2,300 a piece. That's
And then we've got
2 years ago
1,
pricing.
2, 3, only 4.
So 8
Well,
or
let's figure 3 grand a
10,000
piece.
maybe somewhere in there.
3, 6,
12.
9, 12. We
This-
might be able to get that off a Wild Horse
This
when we get to
bill
that point.
was $11,375 for 5.
I'm not asking for a whole lot of budget. 20 grand a year would be perfect.
That is a lot of budget for this small town, though. Or something.
True.
Well,
Well, first things first, we got to get the pictures.
Yeah,
Decide
let's-
where we want them to go, and then we can go from there.
let's do that first.
Yep. That's all for that right now.
Okay, cool. Do you have anything else to add for old business? Stu?
No.
Okay. Then moving on, new business, asphalt art.
Yes, it just happened to come up on something I saw on Facebook probably or something, and I looked into it. And Portland already has one, and they're working on a second one in the Arts District. Ben's working on one, but there's places all over the world, and it kind of started out in Alaska, where a cruise ship would pass their little town. So they thought of how they could attract, people to come in. So they painted a parking lot that was right there on the edge of the ocean, and it became a big project. So thinking about LeGrand, we've talked about maybe footprints to the schools or something.
And we could partner with the safe. What is it called again?
Safe routes to school.
Safe routes to school. Yeah.
Yeah, and one project they did was on a very busy intersection where there was a preschool, and they did art on all 4 corners.
That's really cool.
And it has, decreased the traffic. And what can we do for LeGrand? What can we do to bring people in? What can we do to help safety within the town at intersections, but also attract people? And what is ODOT going to say about it?
Well, if it's on the city sidewalks, that would be city, not ODOT. Or
It doesn't
would
go on the sidewalks. It's all on the asphalt.
Well, now if we did like safe routes to school, it would have to be sidewalks.
Correct.
We couldn't put it on the street.
But asphalt goes on asphalt, and it wouldn't go on the sidewalk. So there could still be, that happening.
Okay,
So it's-
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah, see? And they have examples. It's called Asphalt Art Project. You can pull it up.
Yeah.
I can send that information to everyone. If I
Yes,
get
please.
an email, send me the email list, Stu.
I'll send them out, it's okay.
And
You
I'll
have
send
mine.
you the links. You can look through. I think I can I was looking today. I was supposed to find someone to contact, and I've been so busy. It's been nuts.
It's that time of year where stuff gets busy.
Yeah,
Some of the
Medicare and
middle
Social
streets.
Security for
Yeah,
me.
they have a bunch of these in Seattle that are in the middle of
Yes,
the intersection.
yes.
West Seattle has a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Capitol Hill has several. They have a couple in Hood River too. And
Do they?
Yeah.
They don't have them on the list.
Well, I don't know that those were funded through this project. I think that those
Ah.
were like school projects because there's up at the high school. But I'm wondering.
What are you wondering?
That's
I'm just
cool.
trying to figure out where it would be most efficient to put, like, because when I see this, I think something in Adams.
On 4th, past the middle school and that area right there.
Yeah,
That
right
place
there.
is
right
like
there,
death
section it.
Can I interject a
Second-
question really
Around the
quick?
corner to the
What
high
is it?
school.
K? Second and K?
Time out, Michaela, go ahead.
I don't have it in front of me, and so somebody might have it more accessible. Is something like this already like accounted for in our master plan?
No.
No.
It could technically fall under the miscellaneous section that the safe routes to school,
The partnership.
the partnership one.
Out of the box ideas.
There we go. That's what it's
Cool.
called. Because that had the safe routes to school partnership
Okay, cool.
in it already. So the out of the box ideas section in the master plan could encompass this. It wasn't
Cool,
necessarily next on our list to do because it didn't seem very feasible. But if something like this is being funded through,
This
Grants.
program.
other grants
Yeah.
and programs like
Yeah,
this, I say, I mean, we could easily go where the money is.
Yeah, for sure. I just wasn't sure if like I wanted to make sure that we were still staying on track for stuff. But if we
Yes.
can get it to fit within the plan, then I'm golden.
I love that. Yeah.
So this particular initiative, just to interject, is the Bloomberg something asphalt art initiative. So they do.
Philanthropies.
So they fund projects, and I reached out to Kyle, who's the public works director, and Kyle, I said, do you have any concerns? Are there any rules about this? So his response was, there's not necessarily any rules by the manual on uniform traffic control devices, which is a manual they use for things like crosswalks. It's pretty vague, but it sounds like local control. He then goes on to say that he likes the idea of potentially with the Safe Routes to School partnership and or 1 second. Let's see, Kyle. Yeah, Safe Routes to School or in front of 12th Street. So there's Candy Cane Park that is 12th Street's pretty fast right
Yes.
through there.
Because it was
Yeah.
on that hill.
So
Yeah.
there was a speed bump that they removed this year, so some of the Parks Commission folks are like, are we going to get a speed bump back or not? Probably not, but they're going to put one of those speed limit digital signs, and they'll put signage, some increased signage, and maybe they talked about putting paint on the ground already. Some sort of a slow down. This is a park paint on the asphalt. So he endorses the idea of those as sort of the starting
Well,
points.
isn't there a Head Start over there too? So
There
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was his feedback, that he thought it could
Yeah.
work starting
Yeah.
there, school zones, or
Yeah.
early focus on maybe school zones or that
Yeah,
location.
over I think on at 4th and K, and then over there at 12th. Both of those. Next thing I think would be to reach out to Safe Routes to School, invite them to a meeting, or we get together somewhere, and is this something they would even be interested in partnering with?
Well, and very specifically, I think that we would need to nail down what Safe Routes to School is wanting to do. Because you're right, this is asphalt art. So it has to be on the road. And I think that their main thing is doing art on sidewalks or in bike lanes, which bike lanes we could work with.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not all of their stuff is going to be bike lanes. A lot of it's going to be on sidewalks, and a lot of these roads aren't going to have anything that is a bike lane worthy that could be painted on. So I think that we would need to nail down specifically what routes they're looking at, where on the road they're looking at first, and then if they align, then we pull them in to work with this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So but first of all, we'd need just a get together to see.
Yeah, we need to talk to them
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, hey, this idea popped up. What do you think?
I'm trying to think of.
It's
where
cool.
else.
I just didn't think that Public Works would go for it because they are like, well, you know, the snowplows will blah 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 blah, which yeah is true. However, these guys, if it's in Alaska and Bend, I mean,
Mhm.
obviously they figured that out a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
bit. So I don't know if there's some special way you apply it, or if it's maybe it's burned down like those rubbery kind of crosswalks they do now that last a lot longer. Not sure what the design is or how you do it, but they must have figured something out.
Yeah.
The only thing is they have these 3D versions, and I don't know if you saw them, but there's 3D art, right? So there's one that's like a cliff, right? So you're driving along, you think you're gonna go off a cliff, so then they do the YouTube, right? And it's like
Rude. I love that, but
people
also
are slamming on their
rude.
brakes.
That's hilarious. Oh my
I like it
gosh.
too.
Yeah, like Kyle's like, well, probably not 3D. I'm like, yeah.
But why not?
I know what we could use that $2 million money for.
This?
Out there at the interchange to get on to 84
Yeah.
from 82. It's just all that ugly gravel.
Yeah, oh, geez, that's,
Something
awful.
artistic there.
That's ODOT, yeah.
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 Well,
You know how they
And-
have, like over in
and well,
Pendleton,
here-
they have like the cattle do it? Yeah.
Here they have it on the
I think we
support
should do
for
it
the
elsewhere.
road. Did you see that one?
yeah.
I thought that one was really cool. That would be good right there too.
Uh-huh.
It'd slow people down.
On the underpass or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh, I think it.
Oh, did it screw up?
No,
It
you're
screwed
good. You're
up.
good.
She's trying to make it.
I'll send this out to the group,
Oh, this is
Michaela,
very
so you can
cool.
look at the pictures.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool
My
for LeGrand, but I think we
Zoom
should look
thing
at.
isn't working properly.
Huh?
Just talking to Michaela.
I think we should look, you know, safety first, like Candy Cane Park. I think that would be a good place to start. The school's pretty well situated because everybody knows when the buses come and traffic comes and goes for those three schools.
I think also possibly getting some sort of information, just where the most dangerous intersections in LeGrand are.
Yeah.
Like just starting there. Where are the most dangerous intersections in
be-
LeGrand?
ODOT.
No, it's us.
Really?
Is
Parks and
it?
Rec has that?
Wow.
No, the city.
Oh,
The city
city.
does all the city streets.
Oh, okay.
Because I think if we start there and try to do something, even if it's close and adjacent to a school, and then we're saying, see, look, we're trying to slow down this dangerous intersection on behalf of this school. I think that
That'll help
if we
too.
start there
Mm-hmm.
and then move into,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I can dig it.
okay, anything else for?
So Stu, you need to get us the
Oh, I thought about
intersection info, and we'll go from there.
I wrote that down.
Yeah, and things
Maybe.
I've thought about for it is, you know, getting it out that we're looking for artists. Maybe we have a theme,
Well,
or
we-
maybe give the
we-
person, the artist, that, you know, what can we do here? What are your ideas? Submit your ideas. We choose an idea.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
that
didn't
type
we
of
at one
thing.
point talk about compiling like a book of, you know, like painters and sculptors, and is that on our plan now?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, that's something that we had chatted about like a year ago.
But how is that going to stay up if somebody moves? I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not something that's in our strategic plan.
no.
But yeah, I think that if we are able to get to a next phase with this, then we start hunting down. Specifically, I would appreciate if they're Eastern Oregon local artists. If that's not
Yes.
LeGrand, that's fine. But I think that Eastern Oregon, if they live here, you know, reside here.
Yeah.
I think
When we
that's-
did the mural at the library, we opened it up to the 4-county area.
But okay. Anything else on asphalt art? I think we.
Just that if okay, I can bring you the intersection data or whatever,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then the next step would be, I guess, doing some research with the, what was your homework assignment, Karen? You were gonna reach out to them, is that right?
I was gonna find somebody, I've been hit with
That's
things
okay.
right and left,
Well,
but,
that's okay. Just
I
didn't wanna
only
speak
see
for you.
places, the little bit I've looked here is just to get the books. They didn't have anybody specific, but I'll look a little more. I haven't had time to really look,
Okay,
cause I mean, it's
at the
been
foundation,
upside,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Through the foundation, they have some books, I think they're free. I didn't see that before, so I'll go back through and look at all that, and if I can get those, and I'll get them.
And if
For
nothing
us.
else, send them off to me and I can, when I'm sitting there being bored to death, I can look through stuff.
yeah, I think she was gonna reach out to the foundation and see kind
Yeah.
of what the process is, what the
Mhm.
application is, all the deadlines, whatever,
Yeah,
like the
and I
matching
haven't
requirements.
Gotten that far,
Perfect.
So-
a
Okay.
little bit,
That's
so.
okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
preliminary overview stuff is just
Yeah,
perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll get that done, and as soon as I get it, I'll send it out to everybody.
That would be excellent.
Got a lot
Just
going on.
send it to me, and then we're in compliance with public record law.
There we go.
Okay, that works. That'll be better, I'll just send
Yeah,
it to you,
he
Stu.
can play postman.
Well, I sent you the link,
Yep.
so you can send that to
Yeah,
everybody.
he's gonna.
Okay, director, that's you.
Are you hijacking this meeting? Or-
That's
Forgot to bring my sheet.
Sorry.
You better-
Okay.
What'd you need,
She
Ken?
forgot a time card.
My sheet, my time sheet,
Oh, well, there's next month.
cause I met with you. Okay,
Yeah, it's okay, and you've done some research, so,
Yeah,
yeah, keep track of
okay.
it.
alright.
Director. Any
Anything
updates?
exciting?
Okay. I love that for us. Anybody who has time cards, awesome. If not, submit them next month. It's totally fine.
Sorry, let me take back seats. So the city should have reached out to you if your term is expiring and said, hey, you should reapply if you want to, or if you don't, that's fine. But, anyway, you go online and fill that out, did they send you a paper copy? Is yours expired?
Yes, they sent me a paper copy.
So then, did you get one?
I got one, but I didn't know if they had a specific one for Arts Commission.
There's just a checkbox, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
It
okay,
says,
alright,
like
then I'll
budget
get that.
committee,
It's
planning
cut.
commission, art commission,
Yeah,
whatever,
okay.
whatever. So anyway, you should know if your term's expiring. I'll look that up too.
Mine is.
And then if you'd like to reapply, great. If you
Yep.
don't, that's okay. They're advertising currently right now through the end of the year to get applications for January appointments. So that's how it works. The mayor will do appointments every January. So
I'll get
that's
that in.
happening now. Where's the roster?
I know mine's coming due this December.
Let me tell you, as soon as this opens, who is up at the end of this year? Okay, expiring in 25. Karen Matheson,
Mm-hmm.
Debbie Stacy, that's it. So you two. Everybody else, 26 would be Michaela Rollins, Caitlin Burke, whoever that is, and 26 is also Taylor Scroggins, and 27 would be Corey and Amy. So they usually try to stagger them, right? So we can keep them, so not everybody expires the same year. So, just you two for now.
Yep.
Looks like you filled yours out.
Yep.
Okay.
Oops.
Do we hand it in to you, or can we take it to
Do whatever you want. You
down
can
there?
Take it to City Hall.
I can
Or
drop
you
it in the box.
I was
No,
gonna
you can
mail
drop
it,
in
but
the
then
water
it's
bill
like,
box, whatever you want.
Yeah, I know.
I got it yesterday and it's like, oh, wait a minute, I got a
I'll do it.
meeting tomorrow, duh.
Alright, I'll get it done and then.
Yeah. So, thank you for that.
I have to go out.
You're welcome
Yep, I
for
have
that.
to go out tomorrow, I'll mail it, I'll swing on by and drop it off.
Okay, so going back, commissioner comments. Does anybody have anything to add for this?
I have one.
Yes.
So LaGrande High School is putting on the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon this weekend. The show opens Friday at 7 p.m. I did say LeGrand High School. I meant Cove High School.
I was gonna say.
My goodness, thanks, Teresa.
The Brothers Grimm, what's it called?
Spectaculathon. The Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon. Spectaculathon. And I could email that to you.
Are you still sick? Are you getting better now?
Well, I actually have a voice that functions now, but I still don't sound how I normally do. I'm also trying to be quietish.
Okay, is only showing this weekend?
Yes.
Okay. How do you get tickets?
I will send you a link.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'll send that out to everybody.
Can we also purchase them at the door?
Yeah, we can purchase tickets at the door, right, Teresa?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna
Great.
say.
Hey there. I got Great. Good.
Anything else?
I think we covered it for tonight.
Perfect.
Anything else? No? Let me stop the stream then.
Awesome.